Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Kylum, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. And in this episode, we need to speak with Mayor Domino over here. This is his assistant, Hart. And in order to get the key card to the next floor, we need to deal with this guy. Oh, and who might you be? You all must be those. Me? I'm Domino, the mayor of Midgar. Actually, I'm mayor in name only. The city and everything in it is really run by Shinra Incorporated. My only real job is watching over Shinra's documents. Me, the mayor, a librarian. You want to get upstairs? I tell you what, if you can guess the password, I'll give you my keycard. Yeah, that's it. Guess the password, and I will give you my keycard. Get it on the first try, and I'll even throw in a special item. And that special item is an elemental materia, and that is actually super beneficial and super helpful. Now, the normal way to take care of this, if we interact with the sign Shinra Inc. Urban Development Research Library. So we go into this library. This is for urban development, and we have to find a book that is not related to urban planning and whatnot. That's part. City map. Biological characteristics of the ancients. So this is not part of urban development, and I can go ahead and tell you now. The one up there is how many letters you would have to count out to get one of the letters to the password, and that is B. So our password is either going to be best or bomb, and we can always go to the next one. Interact with this one. This is the Scientific Research Library, so we need to find a book that is not related to scientific research. Data on experimental animals living near Midgar. The Genova Project. File on Dr. Gast, biologist. I'm pretty sure that's it right there. The Ancients. Nope, never mind. The Ancients in History. I do want to check the others. So what have we got here? Final evolutionary stages in land-dwelling life. Diminishing Mako energy and planet movements. Oop, I do believe that is it. 7. So, ooh, my bad. D-I-M-I-N-I-S. So S. So B and S is part of the password. Our password is very likely going to be best. However, there is also a really easy shortcut, and you can always use this one, I do believe it is. Peace Preservation and Weapon Development Research. No, I don't think that's it. Space development. That's the one you want to look at. Yes. So if you were to check the book on the left of the middle shelf, 2, Economic Report Space Development Program. If this is the book that shows up here, the password is guaranteed to be best. We've already figured that out due to there being a B and S, and of the 4 passwords being best, king, bomb, and Mako, that's the only one. If it was a different book titled Results of Failed Space Mission YA79, the password would be king. If the book right here is actually Breakdown of Soldier Members by Class, the password is bomb. And if it is a book titled New Plans for Urban Planning, the password would be Mako, and that is easily the best way to figure out how to figure out what the password is. Hello, Domino. Yeah, I got it. Tell me. Password is best. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. God, I love the sound of that. Best. I am the best. Me. No matter what anyone else says, you better believe it. Alright, here, take it. And we get keycard 65. Never thought you'd get it on the first try. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover. Oh well, a promise is a promise. Take this too. And we get the elemental materia. Why would I do something like this, you ask? Revenge, of course. Shinra's been torturing me forever. And that's why I was a little rough on you all just now. Now go up there and really make them suffer. This ought to teach them. Alright, let's go. So, keycard 65 will get us all the way up to floor 65. However, the stairs are unlocked. We're going to go up to 63. This is a really interesting room, and I do want all the rewards, and I can't quite remember all the doors that are needed for it. Doesn't look like I can climb in there. No, but we can climb out of it from there. Anyways, interact with this console. Verifying key card. Level B employee verified. You are permitted to open doors on this floor up to 3 times. If you receive an item coupon, remember to exchange it for an item. Warning, do not enter the air conditioning ducts. They are very dangerous. Yeah, well, we're still going to be doing that. Anyways, since we can open up to a total of 3 doors, we want to open this door in the back. Yes. I'm pretty sure this one is next. If I'm wrong, I'm just going to reload a save and I'll meet you guys back here. Grab this, coupon A. We're actually going to climb in and look around, and I'm going to turn the 3 times speed up simply because crawling through here is really obnoxiously slow. Come on up here. Get key card. Key, words are hard, folks. Key item B coupon. And then this is our last door. Open this. And we get key item C coupon. So yeah, I remembered all the doors. Climb in, look around. 3 times speed because the crawling here is obnoxiously slow. And we hop out right here. Interact with the console again. And we can do one thing. We can't do all of it. You can either do all clear and it'll open every door, or you can do coupon change. And you can exchange your coupons for items. Here are the items you can have. If you get the A coupon, you get a star pendant, the B coupon, 4 slots, the C coupon, all materia. We want another all materia. That's kind of the main reason I did this. Also, you know, exchange coupon. Yes, please. Coupon exchange complete. Received star pendant, which is very useful. That is our first accessory in the game too. Received 4 slot, which is a okay armor. Gives you 4 unlinked materia slots. And we also get an all materia. So let us see. Restore all on Cloud. And I'm going to give Barrett the other all paired with lightning. And I'm going to give him cover. There's nothing we can do with elemental just yet, so I'm not going to bother equipping it. Sense and ice. And fire. Well, that's about it right there. Now we want to go into equipment. I want to give Cloud the star pendant. Yeah, star pendant on Cloud. And who can use this? So physical defense goes down, magic defense goes up, and we also get, you know, a total of 4 materia slots compared to the 2. And you know what? I'll actually equip that for the time being. Cloud gets it. Okay, we're good. Now we can come back over here, go to floor 64. Couple of things we want to do here, and we finally have access to another save point as well. It's in that room over there. Anyways, you must be a visitor. Feel free to use any open machine. So this is their gem. I can't remember which of these it is. I think it's the blue one. Shinra Gem Health Drink. Only 250 gil. Try it out. Nothing. Interact with it again. Bang on it. Lady runs on over. Sir, what are you doing? No violence here, please. We'll be coming back here later on in the game, and that's just part of us getting some unique items. Not necessarily super unique. And then there's a phoenix down here. There's like 1 locker open per row. There it is. Ether. Locked. Locked. What is this? A megaphone? Hanging on to this won't do any good. Now remember that megaphone. That is one of the character's ultimate weapons later on near the end of the game. A nap room. Let's get some rest. Restore our health, restore our MP. And we have an opportunity to save now, so we don't have to go all the way back to the first floor to do that. Also, resting removed Fury from Barrett, so now he takes less damage, but his limit gauge will slow down a little bit. Save 2. Game 7 for episode 7. Man, I can't believe I've gotten so many videos recorded so quickly. You guys aren't seeing the rate at which these are being uploaded, but knowing that I can schedule videos in advance, I've already got like a week's worth of videos already uploaded. This is nice. I like this. And here we are. And this room, there are random encounters. That did not take long. And we just have more of these guys. Just have Tifa and Barrett do that and have Cloud try to seal. Just beware, if they do the slap, it does cause fury. Couldn't steal anything. There's slap. Barrett now has fury on him. Yeah. Sawback hits everybody. Couldn't steal anything. Oh, Tifa now has a full limit break. Ah, I missed again. Doesn't matter, none. Still couldn't steal anything. Big shot. Oh, nice hit. That was a critical. I love critical hits. They sound so good. They sound best in Final Fantasy X. Loco Weed, what is that? I am curious. Loco Weed uses Confuse on all opponents. Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Okay. So, in here... I'm gonna take a drink. See all the empty sectors on this model of Midgar? We need to fill those in to be able to have access to the next floor. And I'm trying to remember. Locked. Locked. Yeah. So, the first one we can open, I do believe, is this one. Yes. So, Midgar parts. And every single one of these that we put in here unlocks another one of the treasure chests. So, pop that in. Sounds like something opened up. And we're going to be seeing that a good chunk. I do believe it's one of these next. Yes. Midgar parts. Insert. Sounds like something opened up. That's another one. Another random battle. What have we got here? Another one, huh? Well, hopefully, Cloud, you can manage to steal something from this guy. It's either a tranquilizer or something else. Steal. Couldn't steal anything. Miss. What? Oh, yes. Also, being under the Fury status increases your odds of missing. So, yeah, you take more damage. You also do a little bit more damage. Your limit gauge fills up, but you also have increased odds of missing your attacks. Let's see. I think this is next. Yeah. Insert. Another one opened up. I do believe that's this one down here. Wow, right in front of it! That's nuts! Nah, it's just this guy. Try to steal. Nothing, but he's dead now. Yeah. Those guys are stupid annoying in Remake. I know I mentioned that in the previous episode, but I had to say it again, because god damn it, they are stupid annoying. Midgar parts. Insert. Another treasure chest opened. And I know we had seen one over here. That one is not it. That's actually the key card to be able to get to floor 66. This is our last piece. And I do wonder if I'm going to get into another battle on this floor. Sounds like something opened up. And now we can open this. And we now have keycard 66, and now we could just walk on up to floor 66. Let's see. Talk to this guy. Is it just me, or does the conference room smell? There's some sort of stench coming from somewhere. And these people are just pretty much going to be giving hints as to what we need to do. Try to interact with this door. Nothing happens. Whew. Okay, so that dude's like uber lost in his head. They're having another executive meeting. I wonder if it's about that plate incident. Hey, when you're in the bathroom, do you ever hear whispers coming from somewhere? What have you got to say? Gives me the feeling that I am alive. The feeling of moving this world just with my hands. Come on, we're building the future of Mako. Yeah, well, this future of Mako needs to not be a thing. Yeah, so as you can see, President Shinra, there's a little dude in khaki, that is Palmer, there's a lady in red, that is Scarlet, and then we've seen the other two. The dude in blue is Reeve Toesti, and the dude in green is Heidegger. We need to get into that meeting, and we're gonna climb on up. And here we are. Little stealth mission. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories were already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is we're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is, and restarting the Neo-Midgar plan. Then the Ancients? The Promised Land will soon be ours. I want you to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Rate hike, tra-la-la, and please include our space program in the budget. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase. Oh man. Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra even more. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty bitch. Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she is inferior to her mother. I am still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Ifalna, but for now the difference is 18%. How long will the research take? Probably 120 years. It's probably impossible to finish in our lifetime. Or in the lifetime of the specimen too, for that matter. That's why we're thinking of breeding her. Then we could create one that could withstand our research for a long time. What about the Promised Land? Won't it hinder our plans? Now that's what I need to plan. The mother is strong and yet has her weaknesses. Yeah, Hojo is a disgusting old man. That concludes our meeting. Something stinks. They were talking about Aerith, right? I don't know. Probably. Let's follow him. Back up. There we go. I used the wrong button. I pressed down instead of forward. Or up. Alright, and now we're going to be following Hojo, primarily. Gonna come over this way. And then we're gonna hide around the corner. Hojo, huh? I'm gonna follow him up to floor 66. I remember him. That Hojo guy, he's in charge of the Shinra Science Department. Cloud, don't you know him? This is the first time I've ever actually seen him. So that's what he looks like. No random encounters on this floor just yet. You could go into that room and talk to these guys if you wanted. Let's see, the specimen Hojo asked me for is... yeah. Nothing super important just yet. I'm not entirely sure how how Hojo is not going to see Cloud's spiky ass hair right there. Is this today's specimen? Yes, we're starting right away. Raise it to the upper level. Fact of the matter is, Hojo already knows we're here. I do believe. My precious specimen. Genuinely, how do you not see him in your peripheral vision? No, never mind. Dude's got 4 eyes and they're all locked forward. Precious specimen? Is it going to be used for a biological experiment? Genova? A headless alien. Genova. Sephiroth. So they've brought it here? Cloud, be strong. Did you see it? See what? It's moving, like it's still alive. Where's its fucking head? This whole thing's stupid. Let's keep going. Wow, that creepy ass music cut off real quick right there. Oh, random battle. These are the guys. So I actually want to remove Cure's Fury. Cure's Fury. And then I want to heal up a little bit as well, so Tifa. Okay, so no more Fury, so we're not taking ridiculous damage. I do want to steal very specific things from these guys real quick. Defend, Magic, Cure All, Defend, and I'm going to exclusively be defending with Barret and Tifa for the time being. And I'm going to keep stealing until I get a carbon bangle from one of these guys. I'm going to be stealing another one from the other guy, but I will cut to that successful steal. There it is. So that's one carbon bangle down. There's the other carbon bangle. Alright, let's kill this guy. Dude, why do I keep missing that? I'm not a huge fan of the slots that are used to take care of that. Alright, Tifa, you can use ice. Yeah! Nice, Barret got a level up. Okay. Poison materia. Alright. Let's see. Magic. Heal up everybody. And then equip. Let's see. I have the 4 slots on him. But the carbon bangle is immediately so much better. It's fine. Carbon bangle. Tifa can keep the mithril armlet for the time being. Okay, let me remove all of my materia, and I'm going to go over what I like to do for this fight. Okay, so equipment. Cloud has the Star Bangle. It protects against poison. I can't remember if it protects him from getting poisoned or if it prevents him from being poisoned. Now, normally, you need the added effect materia in order to protect against status ailments when they're paired with a materia that can allow you to cause those status ailments. However, poison also counts as an element in this game for whatever reason, so pairing poison with elemental in Barret's armor. There it is. So element is poison is halved now that Barret has the elemental poison set and linked together in his armor. I don't think it actually gets added to your attacks with the elemental. I do believe you actually need added effect for that. But since we don't have another... Where is it? Since we don't have another star pendant, that's what I have to do for Barret. Now, the next thing that I want to do... Yes, I actually want Barret with Restore and All. And then I will give him... I think he'll have the highest HP. Yeah, he will. So I'll give him cover. Cloud is going to get Fire and All. And then I'm just going to throw Lightning, Ice, and Steel on him. Tifa's not going to be in this next fight. I do want to save. And alright, we are ready for this next boss fight, so let's do this. It is time to rescue Aerith. Aerith! Aerith? Oh, is that her name? What do you want? We're taking Aerith back. Outsiders. Should have noticed it earlier. There's so many frivolous things in this world. Are you going to kill me? I don't think you should. The equipment here is extremely delicate. Without me, who could operate it, Nah. That's right. I recommend you think things out logically before you make any rash moves. Now, bring in the specimen. Cloud, help! What do you think you're doing? Lending a helping hand to an endangered species. Both of them are on the brink of extinction. If I don't help, all these animals will disappear. Animal? That's terrible. Aerith is a human being. You're gonna pay. Barret, can't you do anything? Damn right I can. Step back. Stop! What are you doing with all my precious specimens? Now's our chance to get Aerith. Thanks, Cloud. Cloud, what's wrong? The elevator is moving. This is no ordinary specimen. This is a very ferocious specimen. He's rather strong. I'll help you all out. It talked? I'll talk as much as you want later, miss. We'll take care of that monster. Somebody take Aerith somewhere safe. Tifa, counting on you. What's your name? Hojo has named me Red 13, a name with no meaning whatsoever to me. Call me whatever you wish. And we'll just stick with that. Come on. And it is boss time. Excuse the boom that you heard. Alright. I can't remember what this guy is called. Not the samples. So sample HO512. Barrett still got poisoned, however he doesn't take as much poison damage due to it being halved. I'm going to start with Big Shot. And then Red 13 comes equipped with a Star Talisman, like Cloud has equipped. And then Cloud is going to do the same thing. And we just want to focus on the big guy in the back. You can't poison. Oh no! Red still got poisoned. Doesn't matter. Fire L1 to stop it from hitting everything. And again, we're just focusing on the big guy in the back. I am curious though. Cross Slash. Will that paralyze this guy? I don't know if he's susceptible to paralyze. Oh, it looks like he is susceptible to it. That's cool. But this is literally it. We're just attacking the big guy in the back, ignoring the small guys. Because he can resurrect the small guys. Yeah, paralysis didn't last too long on him. But the fight is over. Especially since I had 2 limits to start off with. 300 XP, 30 AP, and we get a talisman. I do believe that increases your magic defense. And that right there is a wonderful materia. Aerith, you alright? She seems alright in many ways. I have a right to choose too. I don't like 2-legged things. What are you? An informed question, but difficult to answer. I am what you see. You must have many questions, but first, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way. Cloud, so you did come for me. I apologize for what happened back there. I was merely acting to throw Hojo off guard. Now we've saved Aerith, ain't no need to be in this building, so let's get the hell out of here. If all 5 of us go together, we'll be noticed. Let's break up in 2 groups. Alright, so change party. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just stick with these guys for the time being. We're done. I'll see you later. We'll be waiting at the 66th floor elevator. We'll be going first. Meet at the 66th floor elevator. Okay, yeah, I heard. And this right here is the enemy skill materia. There are a total of 4 in the game. I will be pointing out where to get the 4th. However, I'm only going to be grabbing 3, and I will be completely maxing out all 3. We will be learning every single enemy skill in the game on 3 enemy skill materias, and there are quite a few. Every single one of those empty stars you see is an enemy skill. We will be dealing with that as soon as we leave Midgar, actually. So let's see. Grab this and this. Talk to this guy. No, please don't kill me. I only did what Hojo told me to do. To prove it to you, here. This is the key card to the 68th floor. Would I be doing this if I was the enemy? Received key item, keycard 68. Now we just watch him run out of here. Ooh. I wanted to end this episode soon, but this is the these are the guys that we can actually steal. Oh my god. Change. Wow. And we do want to hurry up and kill one of these guys. Sled Fang on the other. Alright, that's enough. Barret, heal all. Fuck you and your sleep. Woohoo! Couldn't steal anything. Doesn't matter. Physical attack on that one. Ice 2. Oh, man. That's our first experience seeing magic above level 1. Man, their flying sickle does a lot of damage. Couldn't steal anything. Alright, so now I'm just going to defend with Red 13 and Barret until Cloud manages to get a steal off. Because the thing I'm looking for here is the hard edge weapon for Cloud. So I'm just going to either speed forward or cut to my successful steal. So I'll see you guys when I see you. There it is! There's the hard edge. You don't have to try to get that right now. You can buy it later. 400 damage. However, it is the best weapon that Cloud can have for a little bit. And I recommend going for it. Let's see... equipment. Buster sword to the hard edge. Look at that damage increase. And 2 extra materia slots. Friggin' nice. I'll go ahead and throw Sense back on. Just because. Potion. Potion. God, that took so long, too. So we can't actually... Oh, we can. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to come over here to show this off. Where are you going? Everyone's waiting at the 66th floor elevator. Yeah. So they actually want us to go backwards first. But at the same time, you can literally just go down 2 flights of stairs. Before I interact with that, I do want to show that Red 13 does not have a carbon bangle, and I will let you know a little bit more after we get to the next spot. No, hey, what is it? Would you press up, please? Turks. Must be a trap. This must have been a real thrill for you. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. They got you too, huh? Where's Aerith? In a safe place. She's the last surviving ancient. Don't you know, they called themselves the Cetra and lived thousands of years ago. Now they're just a forgotten page in history. Cetra. That girl is a survivor of the Cetra? Cetra or the Ancients will show us the way to the Promised Land. I'm expecting a lot out of her. The Promised Land, isn't that just a legend? Even so, it's far too appealing not to pursue. It's been said the Promised Land is very fertile. If the land is fertile, then there's gotta be Mako. Exactly. That is why our money-making Mako reactor is necessary. The abundant Mako will flow out on its own. That is where Neo Midgar will be built, Shinra's new glory. Asshole, quit dreaming! Oh really, don't you know? These days all it takes for your dreams to come true is money and power. Well, that is all for our meeting. Come on, out of his way. Hold it! I got a lot to say to you. If there's anything else, talk to my secretary. Alright, and at this point, I would like to end the episode, but actually, you know what? It's probably a good idea. Never mind. We're gonna go ahead and do this. I wonder how Aerith is doing. I'll end the episode after this. Cloud, are you there? Aerith, you safe? Yeah, I'm alright. I knew that Cloud would come for me. Hey, I'm your bodyguard, right? The deal was for one date, right? Oh, I get it. Tifa? Tifa, you're there too? Yeah, she is. Excuse me. You know, Aerith, I have a question. What? Does the Promised Land really exist? I don't know. All I know is the Cetra were born from the planet, speak with the planet, and unlock the planet. And then the Cetra will return to the Promised Land, a land that promises supreme happiness. What does that mean? More than words. I don't know. Speak with the planet? Just what does the planet say? It's full of people and noisy. That's why I can't make out what they're saying. You hear it now? I only heard it at the church in the slums. Mother said that Midgar was no longer safe. That is, my real mother. Someday I'll get out of Midgar, speak with the planet, and find my Promised Land. That's what Mom said. I thought I would stop hearing her voice as I grew up, but... So that's about it. After talking to Aerith, you can actually just go ahead and proceed forward with the story. I do want to talk to Barrett, though, and Red 13. Hey. Aerith is an ancient, and the real name of the ancients is Cetra. The ancients know where the Promised Land is, and the Shinra is searching for that Promised Land. I only heard stories about the Promised Land. I don't know if it really exists. Is that right? The Shinra believe that the Promised Land is full of Mako energy, which means if the Shinra get there, they'll suck up all the Mako energy. And the land will wither away. The planet's going to get weaker. I can't just leave him be. I'm recruiting new members. Me, Tifa, Cloud, and Aerith too. How about you? Yeah, you're so damn boring. Talk to Tifa. Just leave it to me. And talk to Red 13. Grandpa. Grandpa. Grandpa, huh? What's so funny? Nothing. And that's the end of talking to everybody, so we're just gonna get some sleep. And as we can see, our door is open. Not all of them, but ours at least. The door's open. When did it open? What's happened? Tifa, wake up. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Look outside. I wonder what happened. He should have the key on him. Come on, Tifa. Get Aerith. I'll go help Barrett and the others. Barrett, Red 13, come with me. Something's wrong. How'd you get in? Why is the door open? Get out of the darn door. Must have been attacked by... The hell's going on? No human could have done this. I'll go on ahead. I'll clean up back here, so you guys go ahead, and don't get caught by Shinra. Okay. So, interact with these two. Come on, let's follow Red 13. So, our party now is Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa, and they don't have any materia. So, let's see. I want Restore All and Fire All. No. What? Oh my good grief. Restore. I'll just throw poison on Aerith for the time being. And then Fire All as well. And then Tifa can get... Oh no. Let me remove that poison and put it with Elemental and Tifa's armor and give her Sense and Cover. Okay. That is everything. And we can get into random battles here. I did turn on the no encounters thing simply because I don't want to deal with them before the ending of this episode. What I'm going to do now, so Cloud and Barrett are the only two, they're the only two characters with carbon bangles, and I want one for Aerith, Tifa, and Red 13 as well, so I will be farming out another 3 steals for the carbon bangles before the beginning of the next episode. Let's get to the next save point and I'll go ahead and end it. Genova specimen. Looks like it went to the upper floor using the elevator for the specimens. Did it get away? Genova? Alright, and now that we are here, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. So, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. You all have a great day. Peace out.